The Apple TV 4K has evolved far beyond the simple streaming box it once was, becoming the centerpiece of Apple's expanding vision for the smart home and personal entertainment ecosystem. The 2025 edition represents a culmination of years of refinement, innovation, and silent groundwork Apple has been laying across its entire product lineup. It's no longer just about watching TV, it's about how the device connects, communicates, and collaborates with everything else in your life. From the moment you unbox the new Apple TV 4K, it's clear that Apple is no longer content to compete with Roku or Fire TV. It wants to redefine what a home hub can be. The sleek, minimalistic design remains familiar, small, matte, and understated, but what lies beneath that polished surface is where Apple's engineering brilliance truly unfolds. Powered by the A17 Pro chip, the same powerhouse used in the iPhone 15 Pro, this new iteration delivers computing performance that would once have been considered excessive for a streaming device. Yet, in the world Apple is building, where intelligence and interconnectivity reign supreme, this power is not just justified, it's essential. The 16-core neural engine integrated within the A17 Pro is the key to unlocking the Apple TV's new identity as an AI-driven smart hub. With Apple Intelligence, Siri is no longer a simple voice assistant waiting for commands but a contextual, proactive, and deeply personalized presence in your home. Ask Siri what you should watch next, and it doesn't just pull from Apple's servers. It cross-references your viewing history, your iMessage recommendations, even what your friends have recently started watching. If your partner mentioned a show in a text, Siri remembers that. If you paused a movie and asked who the actor is, it knows instantly, not from a web search, but from metadata intelligently parsed in real time. This is what Apple Intelligence promises: contextual understanding powered by local computation, ensuring privacy and immediacy. Unlike competitors that rely heavily on cloud processing, the Apple TV 4K's intelligence operates right on the device, leveraging the neural engine to analyze, predict, and respond without your data ever leaving your living room. This next-generation Apple TV 4K also introduces hardware features that shift it from being a passive receiver of content to an active participant in your home. The inclusion of a built-in camera, long rumored and now seemingly inevitable, represents a massive leap forward. It transforms the Apple TV into a social and interactive device. FaceTime on your television becomes as natural as flipping channels. Family calls, virtual meetings, or even collaborative fitness sessions can happen seamlessly, with Apple's signature video clarity and spatial audio enhancements, turning your living room into a virtual presence zone. The camera also introduces the possibility of gesture-based control, something Apple has been quietly experimenting with since the early days of the Kinect. Imagine pausing a movie with a simple hand wave, swiping through menus with emotion, or engaging in Apple Fitness Plus sessions that actually monitor and correct your form in real time. The idea of your Apple TV becoming both your entertainment center and your home fitness coach isn't far-fetched anymore. It's practical and elegantly implemented through Apple's unified ecosystem. Apple's decision to include the A17 Pro chip means that this Apple TV isn't just capable, it's overqualified. It supports hardware-accelerated ray tracing for gaming, making console-quality visuals possible on a $99 device. Apple Arcade titles look sharper, run smoother, and load instantly. Even if you're not a gamer, the benefits extend to the interface and streaming experience. Navigating menus feels fluid, launching apps is instantaneous, and multitasking, jumping from a Netflix stream to checking your HomeKit cameras, feels as natural as switching apps on an iPhone. And with Wi-Fi 7 support, latency and buffering are virtually eliminated. Whether you're streaming 4K Dolby Vision content, AirPlaying from your iPhone, or hosting a family movie night, the connection remains stable, fast, and lossless. For audiophiles, pairing the Apple TV 4K with the updated HomePod Mini 2 creates a truly immersive sound environment. The improved U2 ultra-wideband chip ensures perfect synchronization between multiple HomePods, delivering theater-quality sound in a wireless setup that feels magical in its simplicity. The Apple TV 4K's potential as a smart home hub is where it truly shines. Acting as the command center for all Apple home devices, it integrates lights, cameras, locks, thermostats, and sensors through HomeKit and Matter. This is where the device transcends entertainment entirely. It becomes the digital heart of your household. When you walk into your living room, the Apple TV recognizes you through your iPhone's proximity. It adjusts lighting, temperature, and even background music based on your personal preferences. You sit down and Siri quietly notes your presence. "Welcome back," she might say. "Would you like to continue watching your last show?" There's no tapping, no scrolling, just seamless continuity. And with Apple's commitment to privacy, all of this happens locally, ensuring that your routines, patterns, and behaviors remain encrypted and inaccessible to anyone else. The addition of the built-in camera also brings another layer of functionality: home monitoring. The Apple TV 4K doubles as a stationary smart camera integrated directly into your home app. While you're away, you can check in remotely, use it as an intercom through your HomePods, or even enable motion detection alerts. Unlike standalone smart cameras that require subscriptions and compromise privacy, Apple's implementation keeps all footage securely encrypted through iCloud and HomeKit Secure Video. This unified approach makes it not just more secure but also simpler. One device, multiple roles: entertainment, communication, fitness, security, and automation. Apple's vision for the Apple TV 4K extends into the invisible threads of its broader ecosystem. Every element: the HomePod Mini 2, the AirTag 2, the upcoming HomePod with a display feeds into the Apple TV's role as the orchestrator. This is not accidental. Apple's strategy is deliberate and methodical. Build an ecosystem where each device enhances the others, creating a seamless web of connectivity that keeps users within the Apple universe. It's the definition of quiet dominance. The Apple TV 4K is the node that connects your digital and physical worlds. It understands who is home, what you're doing, what you might need next. It predicts, assists, and enhances without intrusion. Yet, what makes this iteration special isn't just the technology, it's the subtlety. Apple isn't shouting about the Apple TV 4K. There's no flashy keynote, no theatrical reveal. It arrives quietly through a press release during an overnight retail reset. Displays will change, shelves will shift, and by morning, Apple stores will feature a new box that looks almost identical to the old one. But inside that box is the foundation for Apple's next great expansion. The AI revolution won't start in your phone, it will start in your living room, through a small black square that's always been sitting under your television. The pricing strategy underscores Apple's confidence. At an expected $99 price point, the Apple TV 4K 2025 isn't a premium luxury, it's an invitation. It's how Apple gets a hub into every home. This democratization of technology mirrors what Apple did with the iPod in the early 2000s. Back then, the iPod wasn't just a music player. It was a Trojan horse that brought millions into Apple's ecosystem, paving the way for the iPhone. The Apple TV 4K might be doing the same for Apple Intelligence. It's the gateway, the silent infrastructure that allows Apple's AI-driven ecosystem to flourish, preparing homes for a future where the line between physical and digital disappears completely. In practice, this means your Apple TV 4K isn't just where you watch content, it's where your life syncs. It knows your preferences, your routines, your family's schedule. It communicates with your Apple Watch to detect when you're working out and automatically opens Apple Fitness Plus. It senses when your iPhone enters the room and queues up your favorite playlist on the HomePods. It detects the time of day and shifts lighting to match your circadian rhythm through HomeKit. It integrates effortlessly with Apple's ecosystem, quietly doing the work of multiple devices without fanfare. As Apple pivots toward a world powered by contextual intelligence, the Apple TV 4K is no longer the underappreciated sibling of the iPhone and Mac. It's the spine of Apple's domestic network, the link that ties together hardware, software, and intelligence. It represents the future of ambient computing technology that fades into the background yet remains omnipresent, capable, and deeply personal. The fact that it remains housed in the same minimalist enclosure is a testament to Apple's philosophy: don't change what works, evolve what matters. The revolution doesn't always come with a new design, it often hides behind a familiar one, quietly rewriting the rules from within. In essence, the 2025 Apple TV 4K isn't just a streaming device, it's the beginning of Apple's true smart home era. With the power of the A17 Pro, the brain of Apple Intelligence, the vision of a built-in camera, and the seamless coordination of HomeKit and U2 connectivity, it represents Apple's boldest move toward creating homes that think, react, and understand. It's a quiet invasion, one that doesn't demand your attention but earns it. The future isn't loud and it isn't far away, it's sitting right under your television, glowing softly, listening, learning, and preparing to make your home truly intelligent.